It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to GlenOak High School. Q92, Q92radiosports.com, the Q92 Radio YouTube channel, and we are just a couple minutes away from tip-off tonight between the Lake Blue Streaks and the GlenOak Golden Eagles. Hi, everybody. My name is Sam Bourquin, as always, joined by my basketball partner, Lee Foster, as we are courtside on the Q for the Golden Eagles and the Blue Streaks. Lakes comes in 5-6 on the year. GlenOak 0-7, still looking for that elusive first win of the season. Partner, we've done Lake once. We've done GlenOak a couple of times. They just didn't have it against Jackson the other night in that 70-58 loss. They sure did. But it's got to happen sooner or later. Will it happen tonight, or will they still be looking for that first win at about 8:45 tonight?
Yeah, I think this is probably their best chance, just on paper, to get a dub. I think they play Green on Friday, another great chance to get a W with kind of the bottom three teams thus far in the Federal League. But, I mean, both teams at this point, Lake 1-3 inside the league, GlenOak 0-4 inside the Federal League, are probably out of that league race. At this point, it's, hey, can we keep getting better? Can we build? Do we have pride? And Lake obviously is playing a bunch of young guys. So I think they're building for the future. GlenOak's playing an older crew. So do they turn it around fast, or do they start to make that youth movement here about halfway through the season?
Well, it'll be interesting. We feel that this is going to be a competitive ball game. We'll see if we are right at the end of the 32 minutes coming up here. Elsewhere tonight in the area, McKinley is taking on Green. You've got Perry is battling Jackson. And who am I leaving out? Somebody.
Hoover's got Louisville.
Hoover's got Lewis, so they're going out of the conference tonight. And big story in Louisville. If you weren't with us earlier on our sister station, 1310 WDPN, the Louisville Leopards are once again looking for a new head football coach as Chris Kappas has stepped down. But it's a good thing for Chris. He's going to be the new defensive coordinator at the University of Mount Union. So high school hoops tonight, AM and FM. We got the same deal for you on Friday. Lee and I will be at Canton Central Catholic. The Crusaders will take on the upstart Massillon Tigers. We'll be with you Friday night around 6:45 right here on 92.5 Q92. Crowd not going to be big tonight by any stretch of the imagination, but the folks that are here will certainly get into it. You know, and when you played high school basketball, you coached high school basketball.
Sure.
We got our national anthem coming up right now, but I want to ask you a couple of questions about how it wears on everybody when you haven't gotten that first win. Right now, our national anthem.
All right, buddy.
Good job out of GlenOak band getting you ready for hoops tonight. All right, so the losing streak.
Yes.
And it's at 7. How do you cope with that within the halls during the school year, the school day, the student body, everybody. It's got to be tough.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it is.
It just wears on you, and I think that you don't want to lose your team, right? Because you start to lose the older kids, and the older kids start to say, well, we're not going to win anyway. I'm just going to go get mine. So now you're not playing the right way. So I think a lot of times what you see is by game 10, 11, 12, if that record's as bad as it could be, you just start playing softballs.
You're going to start building.
Hey, you got to build it up because these guys are going to be gone in 3-4 weeks, and you got to start going. So let's hit these starting lineups, partner. What do you say? Brought to you by
Southway Fence Company.
There we go.
I'm on the ball.
Hey, for Lake, longtime bench boss, T-Mac, Uncle Tommy, Tom McBride. They're 5-6, 1-3 inside the Federal League. They will start a senior guard number 2, Zach Novak. A junior guard number 12, Logan Miller. A sophomore guard number 15, Lucas Straher. A senior post number 21, Luke Vermonsky. And the big man in the middle, number 45, Gavin Salswimmer. For GlenOak, they will counter with Coach Rick Harrison's squad 0-7, 0-4 inside the league, looking for win number 1 tonight. They will start a 6-foot guard, senior, number 0, Jeremy Thomas. A 5'11 junior, number 2, Jamil Conley. A 6'5 junior, number 5, Jackson Kendrick. A 6'1 senior, their superstar, Isa White, number 24. And the big man in the middle, junior 6'5, Caden Sampson.
There's your starting lineup presented by the Southway Fence Company. Sam Bourquin Lee Foster, we will owe you a couple of breaks early in the first quarter because we kind of ran quick here before the tip. And it looks like, this baby's going to start about 6:50, so a little earlier than usual. But GlenOak Gold Eagles in the white jerseys again tonight. White jerseys, white shorts with the green numbers and letters trimmed in the green and gold. Blue Streaks in their familiar traveling royal blue jerseys and shorts with the white numbers and letters trimmed in the red and the white, and the red and white piping down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts.
A special shout out to the sponsor, Corey Hoffman, GMC Heating and Cooling, proud sponsor of our timeouts. Hopefully we don't get too many timeouts tonight, but if we do, they'll be hot, they'll be cold.
You better believe it. Ball is in the air.
Whoa.
And we are underway here. This won't allow to be. They're going to have to move these cheerleaders down a little bit. All right, here we go underway here at GlenOak. Q92 as we go courtside on this Tuesday night. Greer open 3 in the corner, no good for Lake. Salswimmer got the offensive rebound, and the Blue Streaks keep it alive. He's going to go up and under, move, hit the side of the backboard, and the rebound picked up by Issa White. He's going to bring it down forward to Kendrick. A little Euro step, throws it off the glass. No, and the rebound picked up by Salswimmer. Here come the Blue Streaks on a run out right to left. 30 seconds have gone by in the opening quarter, no score. Eagles and Streaks on Q92. Tonight's game, of course, presented by Sarda and powered by our good friends at the Sarchone Automotive Group. Blue Streaks with it, Dreher on the right side.
A little bit of jitters here early. Yeah. A couple of rough-looking jumpers to start the ball game.
Salswimmer on the wing. Salswimmer goes left elbow, comes to a stop, gets it on the left side. Fedmonsky's got it. You know I'm waiting on number 0 to come in.
Hey,
Peyton Copeland shot off the – I don't think I hit anything. Air ball. And here comes GlenOak at the other end of the floor. Long 3 on the right wing. Front of the rim, no good by Conley. Loose. Picked up by Fedmonsky. He had it stolen away by Kendrick. So a turnover there. 6:40 in the opening quarter. Still looking for our first points here at the home of the Golden Eagles. Conley's got it way out on top. So Issa White on the left wing.
Oh, he traveled. Yes, he did.
Should. Turn it over. It's going to go back to the Blue Streaks. 6:29 to go in the opening quarter. No score. GlenOak and Lake on Q92, Q92radiosports.com, and all of our social media platforms. Check us out. Give us a like, a follow, a share. Drop your comments in the comments section. We can interact with you tonight during the ball game. Novak's got it. He tried to get a one-handed pass. He kind of misshoveled it. Ended up right back in his own hands. Now the Blue Streaks now being met almost at about 35 feet away at that end of the floor. Novak on the wing. Novak trying to make a move. He shuffled his feet, and it's another turnover. Dougie Gauze, one of our officials, with the call there, and the ball goes back to the Golden Eagles.
Interesting so far, partner. I mean, both teams have missed 2 or 3 shots. Footwork travels. I mean, they both just look super uncomfortable to get the game started.
So here comes GlenOak in the all-white, Lake in the traveling blue. White throws it down low. Nice pass to Kendrick outside. Thomas now to the top of the key. White about 16, 17 feet away. Throws it on the right side to Kendrick. He's picked up by Dreher. 5:45 in the first quarter. Still no score here at GlenOak between the Eagles and the Blue Streaks. Kendrick cutting down low, put it off the glass rim, couldn't get it to go. Kendrick got his own rebound and put it up and in. Kendrick with his first two.
Holy cow.
It took us 2.5 minutes to get on the points for anybody. 2-0 GlenOak, 5:23 clock running in the first quarter. Novak in the paint, down the lane. Floater around the rim and no, and the rebound picked off by Conley. Eagles on a run out. Issa White at the other end of the floor. Jump stop. Put it up. It was blocked. Picked up by Kendrick. Throws it up and in with the right hand. So Kendrick has all 4 of the Golden Eagles points, and it's 4-0 GlenOak as we crack the 5-minute mark first quarter. Saltzwimmer down low. Got blocked by Kendrick, and it goes out of bounds. Back to GlenOak. So, Shooter, it looks like the Eagles are coming out with a lot more energy, intensity, and passion tonight than they did a couple of nights ago.
Boy, and just from the first 3 minutes, they are hyper athletic compared to what Lake's got on their side. They're going to have to manufacture a few buckets here, get T-Mac up his bag of tricks and get some easy ones.
Here comes Jeremy Thomas on the right wing, picked up by Dreher. Out on top to White. Issa on the elbow in the corner. Conley, long shot up and good. Conley from downtown with a 3. And so far, it's a skunker. 7-0 Golden Eagles with 4:25 in the first quarter to play.
I don't think it's going to be long till Zero gets off that bench. What do you think?
I think you're right. Miller, Pedmonsky, Saltzwimmer deep in the corner. Goes around a screen. Saltzwimmer foul line extended. Rumbles in the hole. Lays it up off the glass rim. Nobody got fouled. Saltzwimmer will shoot 2, line left. 4:13 first quarter. It's a 7-0 GlenOak lead on Q92.
I mean, Lake just 0 of 5 here to start part. They got to get one to go to see the ball go in the basket.
So Saltzwimmer line left. First free throw is up and good.
There you go.
Blue Streaks on the board for the first time tonight.
Hey, guess who?
Here he comes. Caden Koblenz, the freshman, making his first appearance. We saw him when they played Green a couple of weeks ago in Hartville, and I'll tell you what, this kid is something. Second free throw up and good by Saltzwimmer to make it 7-2. Eagles with the ball. Issa White. Kendrick, they swing it left wing. Conley, 3 off the rim. Nope. Rebound, Lake. Here comes Caden Koblenz, the freshman. Nice pass down low. One of the Blue Streaks got undercut at the other end of the floor. That was Pedmonsky, who couldn't get his hands on the ball. And it's a turnover back to the Golden Eagles. 3:44, first quarter. Kendrick on the wing. Almost walked, goes in the paint. Kicks the left wing to White. Issa for 3. Good. Issa White from downtown, his first points of the night. It's a 10-2 ball game. GlenOak over Lake by 8. 3:30 to go. Saltzwimmer driving coast to coast. Out of control, out of his hands, and out of bounds. It will stay with Lake.
Mason Walsh, Avante Cummings checking in for GlenOak.
Who's going to sit? Thomas and Cummings will sit down for Coach Rick Harrison. Again, GlenOak looking for their first win of the year. Lob inside the Saltzwimmer is going to bring it way out on top of the left wing. So they'll reset with Novak behind the three-point arc. 3:17 of the first quarter, 10-2. GlenOak by 8. Dreher shoots a long 3. Hit the rim, no. And the rebound picked up by Cummings. Shot inside, Welch around the rim and no. And the Blue Streaks get the rebound. Saltzwimmer pulls it down. Here's Novak in the corner. Now Dreher. Dreher can shoot it if he gets open. Caden Koblenz bounces it to Dreher. Goes inside, put it off the glass and score. Pretty play.
Pretty floater up high off the glass. Hey, can Lake settle in here, get a stop or 2, maybe knock down a 3 and cut this thing into one possession?
Dreher's got 2. It's a 10-4 game. Long shot up on the right side of the paint. No, but a rebound put right back up by Cummings. No good. Point blank range there, and the rebound is picked off by Lake. Dreher brings it across the timeline. He'll flip it to Novak on the right wing. Novak driving strong to the hole. Put it off the glass. Rebound picked up by White. Eagles got a run out. Issa dumps it to Kendrick on the left wing. He fumbled the ball out of bounds, but it'll stay with GlenOak. Utah checks in for the Golden Eagles, and Kendrick will sit down for Coach Hairston. 2:11 to go in the first quarter. 10-4 is our score. Eagles by 6. Sam Bourquin and Lee Foster with you tonight on Q92. Lisa White deep in the corner trying to get it to Welch. No dice. He'll bring it all the way out to the top of the key and they'll reset with 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. White drives down low with the left hand, put it off the glass and scored.
He's had some huge scoring games as of late, part.
Yep. Lisa's got 5 points on the night. 1:52 to go in the quarter. 12-2. Now it looks like Rick is going to put a little pressure on now. (12-4) GlenOak with the lead. And they indeed are putting on the full court pressure. Can Lake handle it? Novak in the corner. Now the Eagles will back off, and Novak will bring it across the timeline. 1:45 of the first quarter. If you're just joining us, welcome in. 12-4. GlenOak with an 8-point lead at home on this Tuesday night. Caden Koblenz on the left wing against Cummings. Gets the ball way out on top to Geyer. Now into the corner. Saltzwimmer will shake and bake on Utah. Saltzwimmer working hard, can't get open. Greer fires a long three in the corner. No. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by White. Throws it down to Cummings. Cummings to the line. Ball got knocked out of his hands and out of bounds with 1:16 to go.
That was Nick Geyer hustling back from Blue Streaks. What do you think here early on, partner?
I think Lake just needs to get settled in. They like the shots that they have missed, like 3 or 4 of them, haven't been close. I don't think you'll continue to see that. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Utah trying to post down low. Looks, up and under with a left hand, rolls it around the rim and in.
How about that footwork by the big man?
Robert Utah with his first 2. Here come the Blue Streaks in a hurry at the other end of the floor. Under a minute to go in the quarter. GlenOak 14 and the Blue Streaks 4. How about the start to this ball game tonight? Miller's got it deep in the corner. He's in trouble. Flips it over on the right side to Greer. Greer trying to shake free and get a good look. Now he's going to go to the rack and a whistle on a foul.
Okay, Koblenz is still out there. He hasn't had the ball in his hands at all.
Once, and it was quick.
Yeah.
Well, he had a nice pass.
He made the pass up front that kind of got bobbled.
Got away, yeah.
That's Marioki in the game, number 3.
Marikoki, first action tonight for him. Turnover at the other end. Here come the Golden Eagles. Utah on the left wing with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 14-4. GlenOak on top of Lake on Q92. Eagles looking for that elusive first win of the season. Thomas going to throw a 3. Back of the rim. No. Rebound picked up by the Blue Streaks with 15, and you can bet your boots they're going to hold for one shot here. Rayer's got it. They're hounding him. Miller's got it on the right wing. 6 on the clock. Miller throws up a glass ball. Loose on the floor again, gobbled up by the Blue Streaks, and time has run out. Koblenz didn't get the shot off in time, and we've already played 8 minutes here in Plain Township. How about the start to this one? Your score after 8 minutes. GlenOak 14, Lake 4. This is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarchone Automotive Group right here on Q92.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back. Sam Bourquin Lee Foster. We're courtside at GlenOak, and so far the Golden Eagles have come to play. They got a 14-4 lead and have the ball to start the second quarter. Utah out on top to Jeremy Thomas. We are courtside here, county corner on the floor at GlenOak, one of our favorite places to call a basketball game. Utah deep on the right wing. Marikoki knocked that ball out of bounds. Eagles will throw it in. 7:26 to go first half.
Here's my next bet I'm going to make you. There's Dougie Goss. That Conley or White will sub in before that clock hits 6:25. GlenOak doesn't really have a scoring option on the floor other than Kendrick.
And they just turn it over.
But he kind of plays, back to his basket, to the basket.
Miller throws it down. He turns it over. Here come the Golden Eagles now. Welch to Cummings. Cummings dumps it off to Kendrick. A little baby floater on the right baseline is up to nothing at the bottom of that. Kendrick's got 6.
Nice touch.
So he leads all scorers tonight. It's a 12-point GlenOak lead, 16-4. Down low, shot, glass, rim, no. Rebound picked up by Welch. Lake can't buy a hoop. Kendrick in transition to the corner, Utah. Utah deep on the baseline. Eagles working their offense now. Thomas goes inside, dumps it to Kendrick, and he'll kind of reset. Tom McBride, hands behind his back, watching the action right in front of himself at the Lake bench. Utah goes inside, out to Kendrick. Kendrick driving baseline, floater, up and good with the right hand. Kendrick's got 8 and making moves on the baseline.
Look who's at the scores table.
6:23 to go. Tell you what, if I'm GlenOak, I don't know if I wouldn't be subbing right now, to be honest with you.
I agree.
I would not. Now, you're on a roll now. You're up 14. 6:12 to go. There's a long 3 left wing, short by Fritz. And Lake's offense is on the Fritz right now. I mean,
all pun intended.
You just cannot get anything going offensively.
GlenOak hasn't been crazy efficient. I mean, Kendrick's obviously done well.
But they're defensively, they've been pesky. Shot off the rim by Jeremy Thomas. It's loose, picked up by Saltzwimmer, throws it down to Miller. He will drive and score with the right hand.
There you go.
So Miller with his first 2, and the drought has been broken. 18-6 GlenOak, second quarter, 5:35 to go here on Q92.
Here comes Wade and Conley about to check in, partner.
Whistle.
Hey, that didn't take long, did it?
Timeout. Well, you never see Rick.
Well,
but he wanted to sub so badly, he didn't wait any longer.
GMC heating and cooling timeout. But no, I mean, they didn't have any guy on the floor that can really score for them. A lot of run-and-roll guys, but they need one of those 2 on the floor at all times.
18-6 is our score. GlenOak over Lake. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Friends and Family Credit Union, by Bell Stores, AEWP Safety, Southway Fence Company, Howard Hanna Real Estate Agent Nathan McFarland. Also by Ample Storage. Check them out online at amplestorageunits.com. Morris Brothers Scrap Metal, Ameriprise Financial, and Nathan Blair. Luca in Basel downtown, and Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B and Lee.
Bang, bang. Well, I mean, Lake has not – they haven't made anything, but they're not even getting clean looks at the basket. When they're driving it, there's contested. They just haven't gotten much out of this that's clean.
Issa White in the corner for the Golden Eagles. He'll bring it out on top. 5:18 to go in the first half. Good to be with you on this Tuesday night, Q92. Cummings driving, lays it up and in with the right hand and scores.
Nice blow by there on the baseline.
Levante Cummings. 2 more for the Eagles. It's a 20-6 GlenOak lead. Saltzwimmer coast to coast, lost the ball. Here comes Issa White. Eagles got a run out. Nice pass. Conley lays it up and in. Conley with 5, and Tommy Mack has to call a timeout. 4:55 to go in the first half. We'll take a break. It's 22-6 GlenOak. It's the Sarda High School basketball game of the week presented by the Sarshore Automotive Group right here on Q92.
When pizza's on your mind, Bell Stores is ready with hot, fresh Hunt Brothers pizza. Grab a hunk of pizza, perfect for sharing or saving. Top it off with a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. Bell Buddy Rewards members can earn 10 cents off per gallon when you buy the combo. big flavor, big value. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Thank you, Mr. Keller. Welcome back. It is 22-6. GlenOak over Lake. When I go back to all the questions and comments we got the last 24 to 48 hours, why are you guys doing that game? Well, now you see. I'm not saying it's close, but had a feeling that GlenOak might bust out tonight.
You're ready to see their first dub.
So far, they're out there. Well, you hate to see teams be 0 for this deep into a year. I don't care who it is. 4:22 to go in the first half. 22-6. Eagles up by 16. Soul Swimmer on the right wing. Gavin driving the baseline. Blocked by the Golden Eagles. Good rejection by Welch. GlenOak on a run out again. Cummings on the left wing. Throws the ball into the corner for White. Issa jump stop in the paint. He traveled. Got a little too excited. The ball's going to go back to Lake. 4:01 to go in the first half. 22-6. Golden Eagles. Sam Bourquin Lee Foster courtside on Q92. Thanks to our producer back at the station, Ryan Rainsberg. Double duty today for Ryan today again. Producing the Sam Bourquin Show earlier on WDPN. Got hoops tonight on the Q. Almost another turnover, but you're going to have a foul on Cummings at midcourt. I will say this. That's first foul in the second quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had 2 or 3 in the first quarter.
Not many.
GlenOak maybe kind of using that to their advantage a little bit. Not saying they're fouling, but there's another turnover. Here come the Eagles. Line lane scoop score.
Lambros
with his first 2, and it's 24-6.
It's like Marcus Lambos.
And almost another turnover. But, I mean, GlenOak is being ultra aggressive, and they're letting them play. They're in the corner for 3. Rebound, Soul Swimmer put it right back up and in. Gavin Soul Swimmer has 4 of the Lake 8 points.
50%'s not bad, is it?
Issa White out on top to Utah. Coming in the corner, Conley 3. Nope. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Eagles.
I've been impressed with the way Conley shot the ball the last few games. I've seen him a couple times now. He's really making shots. Wasn't starting at the beginning of the year, and in the last few games, Coach Harrison's inserted him into that starting 5. GlenOak plays so many guys.
Jones is checked in, number 20, his first action of the night. Issa White deep in the corner, picked up by Soul Swimmer. Jones on the block. Back to Issa. 3 on the way. It's off the rim, though. Volleyball up in the air. The Eagles will keep it alive, and they'll reset it. Lambros at the top of the key on the left wing to Conley. 2:52, clock running in the second quarter of play here on Q92. It's GlenOak 24, Lake 8 on this Tuesday night in Federal League play. We'll get you some other scores courtesy of the AWP scoreboard coming up here in just a couple of minutes.
Hey, look at Rick. He's saying, you want to sit in zone? We'll stay in here and hold it.
Wow.
And they manned up.
Down to 2:27, so they've just run off about 25 seconds. Jones in the corner, Issa fakes right, goes left. White in the paint, eat down the lane. Throws the ball into the corner for Lambros. Inside out they go. Foul line extended. White better get out of the lane, and he does. Conley way overdue Kendrick on the right side. They're just playing good old-fashioned hold the ball now. Lake chasing around with 2:05 to go. And almost a turnover. GlenOak keeps it alive. White on the wing and a foul.
Hey, shot clock me now.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
But that is the advantage you have when there isn't one, right? I mean, you're up 16. You want to play zone. I don't want to play against zone. I'll stand here.
Yeah.
You can't win if you don't get the ball back, so you got to get out of it. You have no choice.
Loud to Jones inside out to Kendrick. Out on top, Conley 3. Bang! Conley, shooter just mentioned it. He looks good letting it go. He got another triple way out at the top of the key, and it's a 27-8 GlenOak lead. Holy smokes. 1:44, clock running in the second quarter. Don't forget, halftime activities coming up, so keep it here on Q92. Ball in the corner, out of bounds. Back, no. What are we doing here?
He just threw it out of bounds, I thought. No, he's calling a tip. It's going to stay.
All right, so it'll stay with Lake with 1:33 to go in the first half. If you're just joining us, 27-8. GlenOak 0-7 on the year, has a 19-point lead. Blue Streaks at the other end of the floor trying to get some consistency somewhere. Novak on the left wing to Dreyer. Back to Novak on the wing. GlenOak is just all about the defense tonight. Long three, right wing, put up no good by Geyer. Here come the Golden Eagles. It's Issa White across the timeline. 1:13, clock running in the first half. 27-8. Rick again calling for, I'm going to guess the 5 means spread it out. Run the clock. Almost a turnover. Almost a turnover. There is a turnover. Novak's got it on the right wing. Novak lane, put it up. Nobody's fouled. Now that's where, I don't know.
Go ahead.
When it was, 24-8?
Yeah.
And they kind of went into the
stall.
Keep playing.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
Well, I think sometimes you take the air out. We saw it with Jackson and Hoover. Jackson up 10 after 3. They took the air out of it. What happens? Turnover, layup. Well, now we got a game.
Sometimes you take the air out of your own team.
You do.
Novak free throw is up and good. Now, that being said, Lake's got a long way to come back. But, again, you got that lead by way of playing a certain way.
Right.
I say you keep the foot on the gas.
Yep. Especially now, second quarter.
Novak split the pair. Lane violation.
My goodness.
So the Blue Streaks will get another free throw. 55 seconds left to go in the first half. 27-9, Eagles. Novak is going to try it again. Line left to the Blue Streaks. That one is good.
Nice
Novak. Yeah. Going to make it 27-10. Here comes GlenOak now. Issa White out on top to Kendrick. Eagles with the pumpkin. Jeremy Thomas on the right wing. Trying to get it down low. Nobody home. Thomas will bring it out to the top of the key. Eagles with the basketball. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Almost another turnover. A little bit of a lazy pass. Fedmonsky knocked it out of bounds. Eagles will inbound on the sideline with 36 seconds.
Well, now I don't mind. 35. Get the ball in bounds. Take the last one. Worst thing you can do is go to half up 17.
Thomas gets it into White behind the three-point arc. Back out to Jeremy. 30 seconds. Clock runs. First half.
Yeah, they're going to space him out and go after him a little bit.
Thomas almost lost the ball. He did. GlenOak turns it over. Here comes Saltzwimmer in transition. Dreher's going to drive it down. He lost it out of bounds. So a turnover each way, and it goes back to GlenOak with 15 seconds to go.
Wow.
Here comes Cummings back in for the Golden Eagles. Jeremy Thomas will sit down.
It's got to be frustrating for Coach McBride, too. They just haven't been able to get out of their own way. They're not making shots. They've been sped up. GlenOak's flying around all over them. They got to settle in a little bit.
Ball comes into Issa White in the backcourt. The Eagles better get it over now. 9 seconds. They finally break the press. Kendrick's going to go right down the lane, put it off the glass, and score. Kendrick in double figures with 10. 2 seconds. 1 second. Saltzwimmer gets it off. It's intercepted at half court, and that is the end of the first half here at GlenOak. And what a start tonight for the Golden Eagles. They are taking their frustrations out on Lake so far tonight. Your score after the first 2 quarters of play. It's GlenOak 29, Lake 10. Halftime report is coming up next. You're listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Sarda me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarda riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You can count on Meijer to help make your New Year's resolutions a good deal better. This week, enjoy healthy savings on essentials like Meijer Wellness Vitamins. Now buy one, get one free. Select fitness nutrition products or buy one, get one 50% off. Fresh from Meijer chicken breast small packs or buy two, get one free. And mandarin oranges are only $3.99 for a 3-pound bag. Shop Meijer and bring more good to your wellness journey with huge savings and selection. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
From the newsroom, I'm Jeff Mears with this halftime edition of Q92 News, brought to you by Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress. Alliance City Council has finalized financial incentives designed to bring new manufacturing jobs to the city. Monday, lawmakers okayed an $840,000 loan to support the relocation of Louisville-based Salco Machine, now owned by Crucible Industries, to the former Terry's Tire Town building on West Main Street. The company is expected to open its new facility this spring. Council also approved legislation allowing for more than $1.6 million in street improvement projects. They include the 2026 Comprehensive Road Resurfacing Program and repairs to South Liberty Avenue. Stacey Gurney was re-elected clerk of council, and Councilman Ed Lonis was re-elected president pro tem. Public speaks are back at Canton City Council meetings, but residents will face new restrictions. Monday, council voted 9-3 to restore the comment period, setting limits on registration, topics, and speaker time. Speakers must register before 6:30 p.m., stick to agenda items, and are limited to 1 3-minute comment per month with a maximum of 10 speakers per meeting. Violations can result in a 6-month ban. The new rules apply to residents, property owners, business operators, and city utility customers. Public speaks will return Monday. Canton City Schools are revealing plans to cut spending amid a projected $17 million deficit by 2028. Superintendent Jeff Talbert says declining state and federal funding is a major factor. To save money, the district will accelerate school consolidations and closures. The repository reports Timken Elementary will replace Worley, Bellstone will close, and several other elementary and intermediate schools will be reconfigured. Programs like the AIM Academy and Arts Academy will also be adjusted. About 30 teaching positions will be eliminated through attrition, class sizes will grow slightly, and administrative staff will be reduced. Even with the cuts, the district faces a $10.5 million deficit in 2029 and may seek a $7.9 million operating levy in November. Parents will receive letters detailing new attendance zones soon. Louisville City Council approved a dispatching agreement Monday. WDPN's David Schur reports.
Stark County Sheriff Eric Weisburn's StarCom will dispatch fire and emergency medical service calls for the Louisville Fire Department at a cost of $40.20 per call for 2026, which will be paid monthly. In other business, council members Tricia Atkins, Guy Gadone were sworn in by Stark County Common Pleas Family Court Judge Matthew Kratzer, who also swore in Corey Street as Louisville's new mayor council member. Council also extended the contract with the Stark County Public Defenders Commission to represent indigent residents at a cost of $200 per case.
The Ohio Supreme Court will hear arguments Thursday in a case challenging North Canton's rental inspection law. Landlord CF Homes appealed after lower courts upheld the ordinance, which requires rental properties to be registered and inspected to ensure building and health code compliance. The law applies to all rental properties in the city. CF Homes refused inspection of a property on North Main Street in January 2023, claiming the city lacked probable cause and that the inspections violated state and federal protections against warrantless searches. North Canton says it followed legal procedure and inspections are necessary to protect public health and safety. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Authorities are investigating the death of a Kent woman found in a river next to a partially submerged SUV in Rocky River. Officers responded Sunday afternoon near the Cleveland Yachting Club and found 50-year-old Katrina Smith unresponsive in the water. She was pronounced dead at the scene. The cause and manner of death have not been released. The investigation is being conducted by Rocky River Police and the West Shore Enforcement Bureau Accident Investigation Unit. Firefighters responded Monday night to a residential blaze in Perry Township in Carroll County. Shortly before 10, crews were called to the 2000 block of Amsterdam Road Southwest. All residents were out when firefighters arrived. Perry and Loudon Township teams, along with Leesville, led the response with assistance from Scioto, Bowerston, Sherrodsville, and Delroy. The Carrollton Fire Department posted photos showing a large barn on fire. There's no word yet on the cause or damage estimate. A civil rights lawsuit filed by former New Middletown resident Alexander Knappenberger against village officials has been dismissed. Federal Judge James Grimes ruled many allegations were too old and the remaining claims did not show constitutional violations. Knappenberger had claimed officials retaliated with snowplows, junk vehicle citations, and concrete blocks between 2021 and 2023. The judge determined the blocks were on village property and did not violate his rights. The dismissal is without prejudice, giving Knappenberger 14 days to file a new complaint. Mercy Health and several medical professionals are asking a federal judge to toss out the medical malpractice portion of a lawsuit filed by a Warren woman. Attorneys say Brittany Watts missed legal deadlines and failed to provide required documentation, including an affidavit of merit from a medical expert. The defense also wants to pause expert witness discovery until the court rules. The case stems from a September 2023 incident where Watts suffered a miscarriage. She alleges civil rights violations, but the hospital says any medical claim is barred by Ohio's statute of limitations. Watts' lawyers have not yet responded to the motion. We'll return you courtside for the second half of tonight's game, right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For the Grove Appliance Furniture and Mattress Halftime Show, I'm Jeff Mears with Q92 News.
For the overnight hours, more rain showers on the way, some drizzle and fog as well. Our low 36 degrees. Wednesday, a mainly cloudy sky, a high near 44. I am Art J. Weather from 3 News.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
When you're short on time but big on hunger, Bell Stores has you covered. Bell Stores is serving up warm, savory pepperoni rolls perfect for lunch, after school, or dinner on the go. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair a pepperoni roll with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
We are back. Q92, Q92radiosports.com, and all over your social media platforms. Welcome back in, everybody. Sam Bourquin Lee Foster. Halftime activities continue 29-10. Wow. GlenOak over Lake. Shooters got some first half numbers.
Yes, sir. GlenOak pushed it out to a 10-point lead after one. They were up 14-4. Sammy just said 29-10 here at the break for Lake in that first half. Just 3 of 18 from the field, 16%, 4-4 at the foul line for 100%. They were paced by Mr. Salswimmer. He had 4 points for the Blue Streaks in that first half. For GlenOak, 12 of 23, 52%. Didn't attempt a free throw. 3 of 8 from downtown for 37%. And they were led by Jackson Kendrick. He's got 5 buckets for his 10 points. Only guy in the game in doubles.
All right. Thank you, Uncle Leroy. It's 29-10, and we get ready for the third quarter here on Q92 as we are courtside with you on this Tuesday night. It's the SARTA game of the week. Here's a turnover by Lake. Jeremy Thomas, line lane, scoop, score. Jeremy Thomas.
Nice drive.
with a nice drive and a nice bucket. Jeremy with his first two, and that is not the way that Lake wanted to start the third quarter. 31-10, GlenOak by 3 touchdowns. Novak into the paint, dumps it off. Nice pass and a nice shot by Fedmonsky. Put it off the glass and scored. Now Lake shows a little token pressure, but now they'll back off as Thomas will come across the timeline. Issa White baseline. Issa drives into the corner out on top. Conley shoots 3. Good. Conley with 11. He's got 1, 2, 3 3-pointers tonight. Eagles extend the lead to 34-12.
He's really been shooting the basketball well, Parker.
Sure has. Miller goes inside, shows it, now gets it back out with the top of the key to Saltzwimmer. Almost shuffled the feet. Now he's going to go into the paint. Down the lane. Fedmonsky has it. Put it up with a right-handed score.
He's a big, strong kid under there, isn't he?
Fedmonsky with 4. And GlenOak almost threw it away. No, they didn't. They did a good job to keep that in bounds. Thomas to Conley. And they'll set up for Coach Rick. 6:38 to go, third quarter. Eagles 34, Blue Streaks 14. Eagles throw it away.
Yeah, I thought so. They Conley, 3 triples, really still shooting the basketball well. Lake still got to find some offense. They've been able to actually get their feet in the paint a little bit and get the big man a couple easy buckets.
Geyer in, Miller out for Lake. For the Golden Eagles, Conley will sit. And Cummings will check in for GlenOak. 6 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good to be with you on this Tuesday night. See if we can get this one a little tighter as far as the point spread is concerned. Oh, foul. Eagles were ready for a rip and run out, but a foul was called on GlenOak with 6:20 in the third. Eagles on top of Lake. 34-14 here on Q92.
After one, Green McKinley nodded at 13, our AWP scoreboard update. And halftime, Hoover 29, Louisville 26.
Oh, okay. Backdoor pass. Dreyer dumps it off to Fedmonsky. They got swatted away and out of bounds. Now, did they call a foul, too?
I don't think so.
They shouldn't have. They did not. Lake ball. Where's that? Louisville?
It's at Hoover.
At Hoover.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's that close.
That may stay that way all night. We'll see. Dyer's got it out on top to Novak, working on Issa White. 6:05 to go, third quarter. Lake down by a bundle. Novak with the right hand goes off the glass and scores. And now the Blue Streaks got a little shimmy going. 34-16. It's down to 18 with 5:58 to go.
Do the Streaks have a little run in them here?
Yeah, well, now is the time. If you're going to make one now, and maybe make 1 or 2 later. You don't have to get it all back at once. You just need to chop into it. It's an 18-point GlenOak lead, 5:54, third quarter. Cummings looking, help, needs it, got it to Issa. White into the corner, Kendrick passes on the 3 and brings it out to the left wing. 5:44 to go. GlenOak with the ball. GlenOak 0-7 on the year, looking for their first win. Cummings down the paint, into the baseline now. He's hung up in trouble. They'll throw it back out on top and reset.
Lake's really elevated their defensive intensity.
Yep, and that's where it's going to have to start. The defensive end of the floor. Issa White pops out, gets the ball on the right wing. Issa draws a double team, gets out of it. Left wing Cummings shoots that 3. In and out, no good. Loose, ball, foul. GlenOak. Ball goes back to Lake with 5. Well, Tommy's going to bring in 5 new players.
Wow. Maybe he wants to play at that pace and keep going up and down. He's going to go every 2-3 minutes.
Miller, Arakoki.
Lake's giving up a lot of size here other than
who's 31 for Lake?
Logan Miller. 31 for Lake. I haven't seen it. That's the other Koblenz, actually. That's Cohen Koblenz.
So here comes Lake with a fresh 5 for T-Mac. 5:15 to go in the third. Murakoki from 17, up and good.
Pretty shot
for Murakoki, his first point of the night, and the Blue Streaks have chopped it to 16. This was once 20-plus, and GlenOak just fumbled it away again. Now this is where the doubt starts to creep in if you're GlenOak. When you haven't won a game all year, you got to learn how to finish. And there's a steal by Issa White. Issa's going to go coast to coast and lay it up and in. That's a big momentum changer for GlenOak, and White with a 7-point of the night.
Yeah, they cut that to 14, 13 there.
Look out,
All of a sudden,
man.
you got a different game.
Look out. Eagles putting that pressure on again. Murakoki in the corner for 3.
Hello.
It's good. Murakoki off the bench for 1, 2, 3.
I do love the pressure Lake's bringing, though.
They got a little skip in their step now. 36-21. It's down to 15. Welch for 3. No. Kendrick got the offensive rebound. Fights it back up. Nobody got fouled. 4:08 to go in the second quarter. It's starting to become a little more competitive now. 4:08 to go.
I'm not sure if I'm Coach Hairston, if I want my big man out there stepping out to 3 and launching that. Would have been a nice time just to put it under your arm, set the offense, and try to get into something and execute.
So Kendrick is going to shoot one line left. He's got one more coming. First one is up and good. And for Jackson Kendrick, that's point number 11 on the night.
Must want to player of the game from Portside.
He did. He will. He might. Second free throw good. Kendrick with an even dozen. 4:08 to go in the third. GlenOak 38. And the Lake Blue Streaks 21. Sam Bourquin Lee Foster with you courtside on Q92. Murakoki's got the hot hand now. He's trying to get free for a jump shot, but he can't do it. Gets it off to Taden Koblenz. You got both Koblentzes out there right now. Taden jumps it off on the left wing. Cohen's got it. Picked up by Cummings. Ball got slapped away. It goes way out on top. And now Fritz is trying to get control. Murakoki on the left wing, picked up by White. Murakoki, jumper from 17, left it a little bit short. Had a good look.
Yeah, I don't mind that shot. He just made 2 in a row.
Rebound by Issa White. Coach Rick says timeout. We need to take a timeout. We are 10 behind. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. Back with more on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
He's got it on the left wing, shoots a 3. Conley, rim no. Rebound picked up by the Blue Streaks. Dreyer brings it across the timeline to Saltswimmer. Saltswimmer in the paint, hooks the ball into the corner. 3 in the air by Geyer is good, and here come the Blue Streaks.
Hello.
Geyer with his first bucket. It's a triple. 38-24. GlenOak just threw it away.
Hey, we've seen this story before, haven't we?
Unbelievable. Saltswimmer across the timeline. Lake with the ball. And they have really cut into this deficit.
Tommy Max completely changed the flow of this game by just pressing and playing fast.
You're right. Now GlenOak extending the pressure, and the Blue Streaks again having trouble getting into a rhythm. Driving down the lane. Shot knocked out of the air. What a save by GlenOak. That's a great play right there. Cummings to Conley to Thomas at the other end of the floor. Back to Conley. Put it off the glass. No. Welch with the rebound. Put it up. No. Welch tipped it. No. Loose on the floor. Fedbuski's got it.
Foul.
So now we're going to have a foul or a tie-up. What is it? Holy crackin' ice. 2:26 in the third. It's 38-24. GlenOak was just up by what? 21, 22?
Yeah, it was getting up there.
And now it's down to 14, and a pass into Utah got clobbered, and he'll go to the free throw line. 2:24 to go third quarter, 38-24 Lake.
Halftime, AWP scoreboard update, McKinley 19, Green 17. Woo. I can't figure that out for anything.
I can't wait to hear a Maslin Alliance score.
Well, I'll tell you. Let me tell you. Click on there.
Utah with a free throw up and no good.
Maslin 35, Alliance 33 in the second quarter.
Offense, and Harry fails again tonight. No reason to think that won't go down to the buzzer. Utah with a free throw is up and good. He's got 3 points on the night, does Utah. And it's GlenOak 39, Lake 24. 2:17, clock running into third quarter of play here on Q92. Your courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Good to be with you on this Tuesday. Backdoor to Saul Swimmer. Pretty play, and he missed the layup. Boy, Lake had a shot there to chop it down, but they missed the bunny. Cummings at the other end of the floor. He fumbled it out of bounds.
I mean, what a pretty play they diagrammed.
That was beautiful. That was typical T-Mac.
That's vintage Tommy.
Right? But you gotta finish the deal. But GlenOak turns it over at the other end of the floor. So now the Blue Streaks are back at it. Driving is Novak. Spun it on the rim. No! Rebound picked up by the Golden Eagles. A couple of golden opportunities for Lake. They could not hit the go button.
This should be under 10.
Should be right now.
That's that's two no-nonsense layups.
Put it up, no. Thomas got the long rebound for GlenOak. Yeah, this should be a 39-28 game right now, at least.
At least.
Yep.
Who was that?
Thomas.
Jordan Thomas.
Jordan Thomas with his first two. Jordan's got 2. Jeremy's got 2. Eagles by 17 again. Novak, a runner in the paint. No, had his hands on the loose ball. And it's going to go out of bounds. 1:08 to go in the third. Blue Streaks again are going to sub 5 in, 5 out. 41-24. Eagles by 17. Jeremy Thomas back in for GlenOak. Welch and Cummings will sit down. But we haven't seen a lot of Simpson tonight.
No, he started the game but hasn't played much after.
Right. Ball comes in. Marakoki 3. He got it.
Oh!
Deep one. In the corner. Marakoki with 8.
How about that young man off the bench?
Ooh, it's 41-30 with 58 seconds to go. Thomas in the backcourt being hounded by Fritz. He's double-teamed. They get it across line to GlenOak. Thomas to Thomas. Jeremy in the corner to White.
41-27. They put it up that fast.
Issa in the corner for Kendrick. 40 seconds, third quarter. Eagles with the ball. And a 14-point lead. Utah driving the elbow, driving inside off the glass rim. Nobody's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Luca in Basel downtown. Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nathan Blair. By Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. And by Ample Storage. You need to store it, they'll store it. AmpleStorageUnits.com. Also, stick around after tonight's game as the free throw is good. We will award our Howard Hanna Nathan McFarland Real Estate Agent Player of the Game. Utah has 4. He'll look for 5 at the line. Second one up. Good. Eagles extend the lead to 16, 43-27 with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter of play here at GlenOak. Fritz across the timeline against Jeremy Thomas. That's playing to Taden Koblenz, the freshman. Taden sees a seam. Has to back out of it. Throws it on the right wing. Jumper from 3, no good by Cohen. And the rebound picked up by the Golden Eagles with 10 seconds to go. They'll hold for 1. Thomas on the left wing. That's Utah. 5 seconds. They better hurry. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with GlenOak. 1.8 seconds to go in the first half. Thomas will inbound it. Sideline right. Probably want to get it to White or Jeremy Thomas, maybe coming off of a screen or something. We'll see.
So White going to the baseline.
1.8 to go. Issa lets it fly. 3-pointer. In and out. No good. That's the end of 3 here at GlenOak to score. Eagles 43 and the Blue Streaks 27. It's the Sarda High School basketball game of the week, powered by the Sarshot Automotive Group on Q92.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
We are back at GlenOak for the fourth quarter of play. Can the Blue Streaks have a miracle comeback? They were down by 20-plus. They've got it to 16 now. There's a drive inside by Novak. Muscles it up and in with us. Left and the right hand have scored.
Strong drive there. Thought it would have even been an and one.
Novak with 6, 43-29. Eagles up by only 14 now. As the time rolls on here in the fourth quarter on Q92. Alliance 43, Massillon 37, last I saw. Thomas swings it around to Cummings. High post to White. Backdoor Cummings goes inside. Nope. Got hammered. He'll shoot 2. 7:14 left. GlenOak going back to the free throw line with a 14-point lead.
That Alliance score's up there, huh?
Yeah, they're
Alliance up 42-37 halftime.
They're running. That's a lot of points for one half.
Yeah. End of 3 in Hoover. They're catching right up. Hoover 43, Louisville 36.
For the Vikings by 7. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full, and by GMC Heating and Cooling. Cummings missed one of the two, so it's a 44-29 ball game. Lake down by 15, and they crumb right down the floor and promptly throw it away. Turnover. Oh, no. No, stays with the Blue Streaks.
Nobody hit that, by the way.
Okay. 7:05 left to go in this one, 44-29 Golden Eagles. At 0-7, looking for their first win of the year. Lake came in 5-6. Novak, little shimmy to the paint, goes inside. Put it up, no, but Kendrick got him. 6:59 left. Lake to the free throw line, and if you're the Blue Streaks, you don't mind the stoppages because you can climb back in with no time running off the clock. You're down 44-29.
Quick shout out to Aaron Schaefer tuning in from home.
Schaefer.
He said, I need a Perry score. You guys sound good. Where's it? Give me a Perry Jackson score.
I haven't seen one.
I'll get one.
They may be a little behind.
I got a guy there.
I do too, and he's usually right on top, but pulling double duty tonight, so we'll see. Missed free throw, but it's no good. But Greer got the long three up and good for the Blue Streaks. They're not going away.
Down to 12.
Greer with 5. GlenOak's lead has been whacked down to a dozen. 44-32. 6:45 to go in the game. White in the corner. Passed on that 3. Now Cummings will go inside. He lost.
Oh, my God.
A late whistle and a foul. Tommy McBride is bent over on the scores table, and he gives the old wave away to the official at the other end of the floor.
He shot it, tripped, then fell. Then they called a foul.
Devontae Cummings going line left for the Golden Eagles tonight. Cummings, 2 free throws. First one is on the way. No good.
What do they say? Ball don't lie.
It remains 44-32. Lake by a dozen, down 12 with 6:37 left to go. Stick around. Post-game show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. Also want to shout out Friends and Family Credit Union, where it's always a good time to bring a friend into the family. Cummings rattles that one in. And it is, they got him for 1 point.
Who's that?
Cummings?
He's got 2.
That's what I thought. Now they got him for 4.
Nice. Oh, he missed another
Shot up
layup.
inside, missed the bunny. Sedmonski got it back, put it up, no. And Sedmonski will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
What is that down here? This half? 3, 4 missed layups already?
Yep. That would have been the 4th. Fedmonski is going to go to the free throw line. 4 points for Fedmonski. 6:20 left to go in the game. Blue Streaks, they need the free throws with the clock stopped. (45-32). GlenOak by 13. Sam Bourquin Lee Foster, good to have you on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. You missed them both. But look who got the rebound. Fedmonsky missed him, but he hustled and got the board. So the Blue Streaks with another chance down here. There goes Koblenz. 3-ball, no on the wing. Picked up by the Eagles, Utah. Throws it all the way down the floor. Thomas will drive and score. Jeremy Thomas with the feed from Utah. Jeremy's got 4. Eagles shove it back out to 15. Is there going to be a case where Lake just got too far behind too quickly, and they're going to have to use so much energy
to get back
that maybe they're going to run out of steam? 5:45 left to go in the game. 47-32. Eagles with the ball and a big 15-point lead at home. Cummings tried to throw a one-handed pass in the paint. Not a good idea. Fedmonsky at the other end of the floor. Drives, missed the layup. Rebound, Cummings. Eagles at the other end. Avante on the right wing will bring it out. Down low, Utah. Utah muscles his way inside with the baby hook. Left it off the front of the rim. No, got his own rebound. Put it up.
Oh, my God.
Rebound picked up by Fedmonsky.
I'm not sure I've ever seen this many shots missed from 1 foot.
Point blank.
I mean, Lake's missed 5 layups. That's 2. He's 6 inches bigger than both the guys guarding. Lay the thing in.
5:16 left. 47-32. GlenOak by 15. 4 timeouts left for Lake. 3 for GlenOak. Possession arrow goes to the Blue Streaks. Issa White, offensive foul. Cleared out with the elbow. That's probably a good call. And the ball is going to go back to the Blue Streaks with 5:11 left, and Lake is down by 15, 47-32. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Luca in Basil downtown, 2 of the premier restaurants in downtown Canton. That's Luca and Basil.
Now I'm hungry. Tony, if you're listening, just one of those platters or something.
FedEx it. Let's go.
There he is.
Into the corner. Fritz for 3. Nope. Had a good look, too. Rebound, Issa White. Throws it down floor. Cummings has got to run out. Conley will drive and score with the right hand.
He's got 13, partner.
Yep. Conley with a baker's dozen. And the lead, just like that, is back to 17. 49-32. Golden Eagles with 4:43 left to go in the game. Issa White committed a foul. 35 feet away from the basket. And that is 4 fouls on GlenOak here in the 4th quarter. 1 more. Lake will be shooting freebies the rest of the way. Blue Streaks trying to get the ball in. They do. To Koblenz. Caden going to drive. Good defense. That's good defense. Wow. Little block of the shot. Jeremy Thomas comes out of there with it. Jeremy a time to the lane. Dumps it off to Conley. Floater for 2.
Conley's got great touch.
That might do it. Conley's got 15, and he leads all scorers. Caden Koblenz at the other end. Fade away from 6 is up and good. The freshman Koblenz knocks in his first 2 points of the night. 4:15 left to go in the game. Here comes Issa White. Line, lane, scoop, score. Nobody got in his way. Issa White took it right to the hole and laid it in. He's got 9.
We're into a track meet real quick, aren't we?
How about this? Murakoki from 17. Murakoki got his own rebound. Put it up. Got it. Timeout. Lake. 30-second timeout. We got a break. 53-36. GlenOak back with more on HQ.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back to GlenOak on Q92. Q92radiosports.com. Your courtside with Sammy B and Lee on this Tuesday night. Good to have you tonight. Good to have you all season long with great coverage of high school basketball. We'll check the AWP scoreboard in here in a little bit. Eagles get the ball in against the press. Utah across the timeline. Utah's going to go all the way down, score. And no, he missed it, but he did get fouled.
Holy.
So Utah back to the free throw line, and the fouls are piling up now. 3:49 left, 53-36. GlenOak by 17. They led by 10 after one, 19 at the break, by 16 after the third. Utah line left has two coming. First one is up, good.
Pretty stroke from the line.
Mm-hmm.
You got him for 6?
Yep. That's his fourth made free throw tonight. Second free throw is on the way. Missed it. Rebound, Salt Swimmer for the Blue Streaks. Well, if they're going to make a move,
you better go.
It's now or never. Streaks are down 18. 3:40 left to go in the game. Novak into the corner. Dreher for three. That was good. Dreher's got a good-looking stroke from outside.
Yes, he does.
So he gets the three ball, but it's still 54-39. Eagles at the other end of the floor. Utah inside that.
Why didn't he shoot it?
Well, that, and I don't know how it wasn't a 3-second call. Conley's got it way out at the GO logo at midcourt here at GlenOak. Kendrick way out there, guarded by Salt Swimmer. They swing it to White. Issa between the circles. Issa down the lane, got grabbed, put it off the glass, no. Thomas got the rebound to Conley. Conley Euro steps it inside, put it up and in, and he's fouled. Wow. A little continuation, and Conley's got 17, looking for 18 at the line, and it's 50.
Holy cow. Start of the fourth quarter, AWP scoreboard update. Perry 39, Jackson 24.
Well, you said there may be some flu going around.
Such as everywhere right now, but holy moly.
3:04 left here. It's 57-39. Well, I mean, just think about tonight here.
Yeah.
The Jackson-Perry game. Who would have thought either one? Yeah, who would have thought any of those?
I know. Nobody.
Incredible. Each team with 3 timeouts here, and the Blue Streaks are going back to the free throw line. Novak. As Lake is in the bonus now. They got 2 the rest of the way out. He's got 6 points tonight, but the Blue Streaks are down by 18.
Yeah, 6 minutes left over there in the Perry game.
Wow. Novak free throw is up and no good. That would be a humongous win for Coach Fall and the Perry Panthers.
Oh, my.
Missed both free throws. Rebound picked up by Utah. Here comes GlenOak. 3 minutes left to foul on Dreher in the backcourt. And that will put the Eagles now at the free throw line the rest of the way. 2:57 left. GlenOak 57, Lake 39 on Q92. Friday night we will be at Canton Central Catholic. The Crusaders will take on their rivals, not too far down the road. The Massillon Tigers will be in town. Crusaders, Tigers, Friday night right here on Q92. Thomas hits his first free throw. Jeremy Thomas, he's got 5, and it's now a 19-point game.
Yeah, it's all over, buddy.
Yep.
No more need to foul.
Oh, but they will.
They will, but there's no need.
58-39. Second free throw missed by Jeremy Thomas, and here comes Novak in the Blue Streaks. Novak picked up by Thomas. Salt Swimmer going to shoot that long three. Hit the rim, nope. Goes out of bounds. Back to the Golden Eagles with 2:42 left to go. Again, postgame show coming up. We're done. We'll hand out our Howard Hanna real estate agent, Nathan McFarland, player of the game. Long baseball pass at the other end of the floor.
That ball comes back here.
It does. That almost went out in the hallway.
The ref's calling for you. You got to bring it all the way back.
Yep, didn't touch anybody. So the Blue Streaks get the ball right back.
Why? Like, you're up by 19 points. Enter the ball and dribble it up. What?
Not only did he turn the ball over, but no time run.
And you gave him up a layup.
And you
layup. Lake should have 18 more points.
Issa White coming across the timeline for GlenOak. Down the lane, dumps it off. In and out, no good by Kendrick.
Great pass by White.
Yeah. Salt Swimmer got the rebound for Lake. Blue Streaks coming the other way. 2:22 left to go. Salt Swimmer on the left wing. There goes the long three. Taden Koblitz back to the rim. No, Taden got his own rebound. Koblitz is going to go inside. Hooks it up and in with the right hand and scores. Koblitz with 4. The freshman for the Blue Streaks. 58-41.
I like his game, partner.
I do too. Told you the first time we did their game, I said, I like the way this kid plays. Now a foul in the backcourt with 2:05 left, 58-41. GlenOak by 17. Hey, look here. GlenOak's going to get their first win of the year.
Yep.
They're going to go to 1-7. Lake is going to drop to 5-7.
1-4.
How can GlenOak only have played 8 games and Lake's going to play 12?
Some people are backloaded. I know they had a long break. They had like 12 days off at one point.
That would explain.
So Rick is probably wants to get more games closer to the tournament, would be my guess.
Jeremy Thomas got both free throws. And it's back to a 19-point game. GlenOak 60, Lake 41. 2 minutes to go, and the Blue Streaks just turn it over. Another foul at half court, and GlenOak will go back to the free throw line with 1:56 left.
I'm not a magician, but all those fouls aren't going to fix 19 and 156. Holy Moses.
A couple of football stories today. John Harbaugh no longer employed by the Baltimore Ravens. And locally, Louisville Leopards losing coach Chris Kappas as he has stepped down, and Chris Kappas is now going to be the new defensive coordinator for the University of Mount Union. 1:56 to go here, 60-41. Conley free throw good, so split the pair did Conley. He'll end up with 18 tonight, I believe. And it's back to they got him for 19. Never seen so many discrepancies in my life this year with our scorekeeping and the scoreboards in the gymnasium. Which it could be on either one, who knows. Maricoki at the other end flips it up and in from 6.
What do you got Conley from the foul line? You have him making 1 free throw or 2 free throws?
2.
Okay. I missed the first one.
61-43 GlenOak with 1:42 left to go. Saltzwimmer just picked up his second foul.
Oh, here we go. Another guy I don't have.
What's the number?
10.
10.
Williams, they said.
I don't have 10, but we'll go with Williams, and he'll shoot a couple of free throws, line left. There's one of them no good. Again, post-game show coming up when we're done, so stick around. Let's see here. Yeah. Perry's still putting it on Jackson. Another foul with 1:35 left. Boy, they have made up for the fouls here in the fourth quarter. Both teams with over 5.
I don't understand the rationale right now for all the fouling. On either side.
Yeah. 18-point game.
What's GlenOak fouling for? What's late? I mean, either one. Why?
Maricoki with the free throw, and that young man's got 13 points off the bench tonight. Don't know for sure, but I am going to say that is a season high.
Yeah, I don't know
for Maricoki.
I don't know that he's got a ton of minutes in the games earlier this year, but he came off the bench, gave him a spark, and really played a nice game.
Maricoki line right. Got one more coming.
Got it.
It's up. Missed it. One-handed rebound by Lambros. Down the floor, shot off the side of the backboard, and the rebound picked up by the Blue Streaks. Here comes Miller. Blue Streaks need points in a hurry. Long three, up and good by Dreher, and that will get us a timeout. 1:20 left to go. 61-47 GlenOak. Timeout on Q92.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back at GlenOak, it is the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group, Sam Bourquin Lee Foster. They'll be witnessing the first win of the year for GlenOak. It's 61-47, Golden Eagles. GlenOak How about that? Rick put all the starters back in.
I'll
tell you what, I wouldn't screw around either.
I don't blame him.
Backdoor pass. Utah put it off the glass and score. Yeah, when you haven't won yet, you don't leave anything to chance no matter what. Koblenz, step back three. Rim, no. Kendrick got the rebound. Gets it ahead to Utah, to Issa White. And we'll see if the Blue Streaks call off the dogs here. Nope.
I don't understand.
51 ticks left on the clock. GlenOak 63, Lake 47. And the Golden Eagles are going to put this one away at the free throw line and pick up their first win of the season.
AWP scoreboard update, 2:48 left at Perry. Perry leading 47-31 over at North Canton. North Canton leads 54-49 with 1:16 remaining. Got some tight ones around top.
Yep. 63-47 here. Again, post-game show coming up when we're done. Shout out to Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee.
You missed both of those.
Yep. Still 63-47. Bear down the floor to Fritz. 15-footer. Hit the backside of the rim. No rebound picked up by Issa White. White across the timeline. Eagles just want to run clock. 38 seconds left to go. GlenOak 63. Lake 47. White to Jeremy Thomas. Back to Issa. In the paint. Needs help. Up and under. Up the glass and scores. Issa White cracks double figures. He's got 11. Marikoki at the other end shoots the three. In and out, no good. Rebound Utah. Gets it to Conley. And that's going to run off the final 10 seconds here tonight. In the backcourt, Kendrick to Conley. Got it to Issa, to Utah. 1-0. That's it. And for the first time in the 2025-2026 high school basketball season, the GlenOak Golden Eagles are officially in the win column. Your final score here tonight at GlenOak, the Golden Eagles 65 and the Lake Blue Streaks 47. We'll take a break and come back with more. You're listening to high school basketball, Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Winter nights call for hot, fresh pizza from Bell Stores. Feed the whole crew fast. Right now, purchase a large Hunt Brothers pizza and a 2-liter Coca-Cola for just $13.99. The savings just got better, and your dinner plans just got easier. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and a cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back, Courtside here at GlenOak, Q92 and Q92 Radiosports.com. Courtesy of Pete Thamel on ESPN. Looks like Ohio State wide receiver Carnell Tate is going to leave early and declare for the NFL draft. Really no surprise there. But it's happening. Final score here, GlenOak 65 and Lake 47. First win of the year for the Golden Eagles. They go to 1-7. The Blue Streaks with the loss drop to 5-7. Shooters working on those numbers. We'll get those for you here momentarily. Tonight's game brought to you in part by SARTA, the Stark Area Regional Transit Authority. SARTA, come ride with us. By Sarshone Automotive Group. Come get yours at Sarshone. Friends and Family Credit Union, always a good time to bring a friend into the family. By Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full. By GMC Heating and Cooling. AWP Safety. By Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Luca and Basil downtown. Ameriprise Financial and financial guru Nathan Blair. By Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Ample Storage. Check them out online at amplestorageunits.com. And by Howard Hanna Real Estate Agent Nathan McFarland. And by the Southway Fence Company. 65-47. Eagles win it by 18. Let's check some scores around the college basketball world and the NBA before we hand it over to Lee to get tonight's final numbers. Halftime in Indianapolis, the Pacers lead the Cavs 60-53. Remember, no Donovan Mitchell tonight for Cleveland. Halftime, Louisville over Duke 47-38. I had a feeling about that one. Halftime, Florida leads Georgia 41-40. Syracuse over Georgia Tech 44-30. That game is at half. And boy, the Michigan Wolverines, they just keep rolling. They lead Penn State 40-32, just underway in the second half. Michigan, number 2 team in the country. Sports news today locally, Chris Kappas is going to be the new the new defensive coordinator at the University of Mount Union as he steps down as the head football coach of Louisville High School. And John Harbaugh, no longer the coach of the Baltimore Ravens. He is out on the market, so we'll see where he lands here in the not-too-distant future. Final score here is 65-47 Golden Eagles. Time to hand it over to my partner, Uncle Leroy. Get tonight's final numbers in the first win of the year for Rick Hairston and the GlenOak Golden Eagles.
Yes, sir. After one, GlenOak led from start to finish. Got the first bucket of the game and never gave it back. They led after one, 14-4, 29-10 at the break, 43-27 after 3, and they push it out and win 65-47. Pick up win number 1 for Coach Hairston's club. For Lake for the ball game, they were 18 of 51 from the floor, 35%, 5 of 12 at the foul line for 41%, 6 of 21 from deep for 28%. They placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the score column. They were led by Mr. Marikoki with 13 points. He had 2 big threes off the bench. Lucas Dreyer had 11. He knocked down 3 triples. Taven Koblenz, he had 4. Mr. Salswimmer had 4. Zach Novak was 6. Logan Miller with 2. Nick Geyer hit a 3 for his 3. And Mr. Fermonsky, he finishes with 4 points to round out the scoring for the Blue Streaks. For GlenOak, the victors tonight, 23 of 46 from the floor.
50, I can tell you that's 50%.
16 of 29 at the foul line for 55%. 4 of 13 from deep for 30%. They placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the score column tonight. 3 in doubles, led by Jameel Conley. He made 3 threes, finishes with a game-high 19. Jackson Kendrick, he finishes with 12, 10 of those in a big first half. Isa White finishes with 11. Jeremy Thomas with 7. Robert Uto with 8. And brother Jordan Thomas has 2 points off the bench to round out the scoring for the Eagles.
All right, all adds up 65-47. Just got a final in from Perry.
I saw it too.
52-37. Panthers over Jackson.
Prowl. On the prowl over there, huh?
Yeah.
They
PTO, look out.
I know it. Hoover beat Louisville 56-51.
A little closer than a lot of us thought.
And it looked like it was Alliance 56, Massillon 55 after 3. It's 60-59 right now. Another barn burner in A-Town.
Hey, you want to catch the end of that? Switch on over to AM 1310 WDPN or Q92radiosports.com, and you can hear the rest of Alliance and Massillon. All right, we got one thing to do. Let's pick our
we got one more
Howard Hanna Realtor State Agent Nathan McFarland, player of the game.
I got my guy.
I think this is a no-brainer.
Jameel Conley.
Yep.
No
doubt about it.
That a baby. 19 points, 3 of 6 from deep. I thought he just made buckets all game.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been playing well. Moved in the starting lineup a couple games ago. More than deserving. Played in a really nice game tonight.
So congratulations, Jameel Conley. He is our Howard Hanna Real Estate Agent Nathan McFarland player of the game. Those of you that are wondering at home, and you had in our little contest tonight, the total was 112. So if you hit that tonight, congratulations. You will be notified tonight or tomorrow. All right. It's been a long day here. Time to go. Thanks to my partner, Lee Foster. Great job as always. Thanks to the folks here at GlenOak. And thanks to Ryan Rainsberg at the studio and all of you who are tuned in tonight all over the Q92 Sports Network. Final score once again from GlenOak, the Eagles 65 and the Lake Blue Streaks 47. Sam Bourquin saying so long and good night from Plain Township. You've been listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group right here on Q92. So long, everybody.